And greetings everybody. Welcome back to the channel and to the Cataclysm. I am Vorm Plays, here to play some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. My favorite part, my most favorite part, starting up a brand new challenge. Okay, let me check a few things. There we go, and there we go. Okay, chat commands are working. And looks like everything else is working. Cool. Love it when things work. Things working is better than things not working. I have spoken. Got some early tea rolling. Good. Alright. Let's hang out for a little bit. While we hang out, I have a question. So I'm going to jump into my pre-saved character, Predator 3 here, in the Predator 1 world. And I have a question for all you early shower-uppers. Tell me if this is normal. Because I can't remember if this always happens. I just noticed it like 2 minutes ago when I was setting up. So I have a character all set to go. It's on Challenge Hunted, Special Operator, Alen Ditch Shayfur. We're good to go. Is it normal that if I tab back to the scenario, it resets automatically to Survivor? Evacuate Shelter Survivor? Because it keeps happening, and it's bad. Why does it do that? As soon as you move on to that tab, it just insta-switches your scenario over to Survivor, and then you have to rebuild your entire character again. So if you just wanted to go back and peek, and maybe thinking about picking a new scenario, you really can't, because as soon as you do, it wipes out everything. Well, it doesn't technically wipe it out, but the points all get screwed, because then you have to reselect the hunted scenario, and that wipes everything out. So, I couldn't remember, I've got vague inklings of this happening previously, but I can't remember if it always does it, or if it's something with the hunted scenario, or whatever. So, if anybody wants to look into it, but here, I'll show you. I've got this saved, so watch what happens. So, we're on Challenge Hunted, right? And let's say I'm just thinking maybe I want to switch scenarios, so we're still good to here, no problems to there. I can get to there, and we're still on Challenge Hunted. All's good, but the instant I go to here, bammo!
Pressing money button.
Bammo! We're on evacuee. Challenge Hunted is no longer selected, and when I go back here, I'm on evacuee, and you know everything's gone. it just resets it all automatically. That's terrible. New game preset Predator. So yeah, it's bad. I don't know. If it's been that way for a while, somebody needs to, you know, stop that nonsense. I mean, once you know about it, you can kind of anticipate and just not go to that scenario tab. But it's bad interface behavior. Only started happening with the addition of professions? Do you mean hobbies? Hobbies are pretty new. Profession's been around for a while. Alright, well, we'll just leave it right here. So, howdy everybody, and Kate the Great, thanks very much for the resub. What melee training do we get? We are going to take one I haven't taken in a long time. I don't think I've taken it since the big melee or martial revamp. We're going to take Neaton Ichiryu. I hear it's hard, so I want to try it out. I want to see what it looks like. I have not experienced Neaton. Oh yeah. We're gonna get, well, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't honestly know what's gonna happen. I'll talk about the character and the scenario and all that here in a bit. I'm waiting to see who can figure out the movie reference first. Y'all get no explanations until I hear the movie reference. It's getting revamped again? After the big revamp? This movie reference is a little harder to probably grab from the available clues. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start talking about things. We've been sitting around for a few minutes, so brand new scenario. So it's my favorite time, as always. I love starting new scenarios, new challenges. A couple things to note: I have updated the most recent experimental. I did not notice any really world-shaking changes or things I needed to talk about in the update notes. We have flip-flopped back over to my quote-unquote normal or default mode settings, so we're on an easy world for me, essentially. So completely vanilla world, not double zombies, not evolution, not any of that stuff. So we just did one of those, so we're flipping back to you know, a regular player's world. But I think it's going to be tough regardless, just because of the way I've got it set up. So what do I mean by that? Well, we're playing the hunted scenario. I would go to the thing here and show you, but, you know, it it resets my character. But basically, the idea behind it is something is chasing me. Something really, really big and nasty, and it always knows where I'm at, and it's always going to be coming for me. And that's all I know. I've maintained myself as ignorant as possible on this one. Have not tested it, have not jumped into a test world to look at it. Don't have the foggiest notion of how much time I might have, or how fast the thing is, or how often it finds me, or anything like that. So, in combination with that, why do I have topograph-nausea? I didn't take topograph-nausea. What the hell? That's not what it's supposed to be. What the hell, game? You're just screwing me up all over the place. That is not what I picked. I picked this one. God damn it. It has still screwed me up. Well, now we got to go back in. So the plan was to be chased and not be allowed to use vehicles. That's that was my idea for, you know, horrendous failure and difficulty level, is to be chased by a super uber creature and not be able to use vehicles. I thought that would be more interesting in trying to figure out how to stay ahead of it until I think I can handle it, and then turn to fight it. And I won't be able to just try to run it over with an APC or something. So that's the idea, but now I've got to go rejigger the damn character again, because I don't know how it went from this to this. What else did it screw me on? Most of the rest of it looks correct. I don't know what happened there. So, I mean, yeah, that puts me to the -12, so obviously it was wrong. I wouldn't have had myself on... That's only 1 point. I wouldn't have had myself on -4. So, I don't know why it flipped those two. Something went goofy yet again in character gen, and it didn't save my character properly. So, it's supposed to be Wayfarer. So now I got supposedly a bunch of points left, but that doesn't seem right. Oh, man. Because if I've still got 7 points, I'm going to be able to buff this guy up quite a bit. Man, I don't want to build this person again. Return to main menu. Let's try this one more time, because that doesn't seem right. I think it screwed up the points as well as the assignment of that skill. There's no way I should still have 7 points to spend. So, let's try this one more time if I can remember what I chose. So, challenge hunted. Profession, we're going with a special operator, which is a fairly high-end profession. It cost me 8 points, because we get a lot of stuff. A lot of skills, a lot of gear. So, it's a pretty expensive one to take. But it's thematic. We need it. Then I had taken nomadic. Since, hey, we're going to be moving around a lot anyway. Why not? I think the only other one I took, I had originally taken parkour, but I couldn't get it to fit after I figured out it had screwed my character over. Let's try to take it and we'll see what happens here. So let's leave those alone. We'll jump to traits. We'll make sure that we get, what is it, Poor Healer. And Wayfarer, that's our 12 negative. So we'll heal slower, and we're not allowed to use vehicles. Then we got... We'll do stats last. Then I need to get my melee weapon training. So we're going to go with Newton. Well, maybe I did have 7 points left over, because it says I've still got 10. Seems weird. That seems like way too many points. If I got that many points left over, maybe I should take the melee weapon training on this one. Costs 5 points. Still got 8 to go. So if we bump strength, bump dex 1, bump perception, still got 3 points at that. And I can go 1 into dodge, 1 into melee, and oh, what do you think? Get fab early. That will get us things like the... it's not quite alphabetical. I was looking for crude sword. Is crude sword in there somewhere? I am not seeing crude sword. There should be crude sword. Should be fab 2. Maybe it's only showing stuff that's not auto-learned. That's probably what it's doing. That's not too far off of what I had, I guess. And it's still showing the hunted. And we're within our point value. Alright. Seems like more points than I should have, but, you know. I can't think of another way of doing that. We'll go with it. Let me back chat up here while I was trying to fix my damn character and scenario. What were you guys talking about? It Follows is a pretty fun guess, but no. I think Xanon... Wait a minute. I didn't say it was hard, necessarily. Predator is the reference, yes. If you look at the name of the character, it's a play on Dutch from Predator. Plus, we're a special operator, like Dutch was in Predator. And, you know, we think we're the badass hunting something. It turns out we're being hunted. So, yeah, it's a pretty obvious Predator reference. I guess I kind of scared you into thinking it was too hard. I have no idea what the super special thing is hunting me. I don't. I've very specifically stayed ignorant. I haven't tested it. I haven't played it before. We're going to play this one straight up. That's one of the reasons I went with a pretty high power character. I think the Wayfarer trait is possibly going to impact this greatly, though. This may be a short run if we're not allowed to use vehicles, and I just can't stay ahead of the thing. So we might die a few times in the early portion if he's available or showing up immediately, and I have to get away from him immediately. I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be fun. I like not knowing what's going on. Gives me a tingle. Just add extra points to perception that is useless. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but the perception bonus, or the perception is used as a bonus to dodge for the Knighton, however it's pronounced, martial art. The higher your perception, the higher you get a bonus to your dodge skill, along with its other cool abilities. Does Wayfair allow shopping carts and bicycles? If you drag it like a shopping cart, it's fine. What you're not allowed to do, basically, is press Shift 6. That's what starts the engine and so on. That menu or option is not available to you. So anything that you had to press Shift 6 on will not work. So bicycles are a no-no. Anything you directly control through that Shift 6 menu. Horses are a no-no. You know, all that good stuff. Okay, so, hey, future YouTube audience, welcome to the Cataclysm. New scenario challenge hunted, special operator, we're jumping in right now. We have one last decision to make, actually. Where do we start? I've been starting at golf courses lately, you know, for the golf shoes. Yeah, I love the golf shoes, so I love starting at the golf course so I can get me some golf shoes. What else do we got? Heelys are not vehicles. Yeah, rollerblades is one option. Rollerblades. Hospital? Maybe not. What could give us an advantage, though? Apartment building rooftop. I haven't done one of those starts yet. Won't get much use out of a mill surplus. Actually, if anything, pawn shop would probably be the best choice. We could theoretically get lucky on a weapon for the martial art at a pawn shop. If we got really lucky, we could possibly pull out a medieval weapon that we'd be able to use. Yeah, no museum starts, unfortunately. That'd be too much. The other thing is, the golf course, for people that don't know, I was joking about the golf shoes. I picked the golf course clubhouse for two reasons. Golf bag, one of the best carry capacity items in the game, as well as it's almost always out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, and it has no zombies associated with it. So it's a completely safe start, commonly has a vehicle, and has the golf bag. Unless you get really unlucky with your item drops. So it's a really, really good start, depending on what you're doing. So I'm pretty enthused about golf course clubhouse starts. If we start in the middle of town, it's daylight. Middle of town, it's going to be the normal associated run around, try to stay alive. Yeah, let's go with the pawn shop. Let's see if we can get lucky. It's not going to happen, but let's see. A little bit of dying never hurt anybody. Need that on a t-shirt. A little bit of dying never hurt anybody. Okay, Alen Ditch Shayfur. I didn't spell his name right. There's supposed to be a Y in there somewhere. It's Shaffer. There we go. Alen Ditch Shayfur. Starting in the pawn shop. Challenge hunted. No idea when or if I get a lead time before the hunter shows up or how that works. Okay. I think we're good to go. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. I think we're good. Okay, let's hit yes. And in we go. Ancient school of combat, transmitting a style of classical Japanese swordsmanship conceived by the warrior Miyamoto Musashi. Perception increases damage and reduces blocked damage. Moving and attacking reduces dodging and damage until you pause. Pausing for a moment increases dodge skill. It's supposed to be pretty complicated. You strike fast and then you gotta take a break. It builds up negatives and then you have to take a break to erase the negatives, so you got to not attack or move or anything for a round. That erases the negatives that you've built up, and then you can get more big hits. But apparently it's supposed to be really bad for group fights. It's supposed to excel in one-on-one or small numbers, but group fights are apparently really bad for it. So we'll see. I don't remember trying it anytime recently. Oh, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? We got a couple of possibilities. Oh, please tell me that's a Wakizashi. It's a katana! It's a katana! Oh my god. Budget steel! It's a budget steel katana! I'll take it. I'll take it. A broadsword. A budget steel broadsword. And of course we got a steel Chris. That's hilarious. 24 Pierce. Football? Oh, crap. We're right across from the football stadium. Yeah, well, that's pretty good pull. So, katana, if we bring up the other screen for this martial art, down to the bottom.
Katana.
Yes, katana. Here's the list of weapons suitable for the style. And, yep, katana is on there. Unfortunately, the Chris is not. We didn't get any of the other ones. My plan, if I didn't find something quick, was to go with the 2x, or the crude sword. I want to get the crude sword put together. So that was my plan. But the katana will do until it falls apart, and then we'll switch to a crude sword. Unless we, come across something better. But, yeah, it actually worked out in our favor. Okay, we're out in the light, so we can be seen as soon as I start moving. Ooh, triple zombie runners. Let's do the important thing. Where are we at? Hey, at least we're on the outside edge of town. That is a good-sized town. So, I was wondering if I got notice of where the bad thing was. If I could, if it was like a quest objective and I could see what direction it was approaching from or anything like that. But, so far, no. Nothing directly around me. That's bad. Getting out into these houses would be good. Trying to get back out into the open would maybe be good, maybe be bad. Big thing is I can't use vehicles, so no quick escapes from the city if it does park me in the middle of one. No museums. Just the one pawn shop. A collapsed tower. This town's just full of fun. Alright, I don't see anything else. Traveling to get to the weapons I want is going to be problematic as well. Alright. So, we want... what kind, do I have storage? I do have storage. What are we working with? We're working with a dive bag. I'm not sure what a dive bag is going to accommodate. Alright, let's take a step. See what spots me. Still nothing? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Brainless zombie can't see me from 19. The other ones haven't seen me either. Alright, let's get into the shade here so they can't see me. Get item, katana, wield it. So it won't fit in my backpack. I know the broadsword definitely won't. That thing's 39 inches. So we won't be able to carry that around with me easily. It's also budget. And we want to grab that right there. That we should be able to fit. 19 inches. I hope that'll fit. That'll be an awesome secondary weapon for us. Won't work with the fighting style, but that's okay. Can't get those. Get that on our way out. Gas mask. No gun, just a root beer. Oh, there's the gun. A Glock 17 with 7 rounds. Sure. Somebody set off the alarm. I want my Chris. Whoop, that's not the Chris. Uh-oh. Door's locked. Whoops. That's not ideal. Fire axe. Down to 3 bars, 2.5 bars. I could probably kill everything that's there, actually. That might be a safer move, although I've taken the door down now. I'm being seen by that feral human. I gotta keep reorienting my thinking. I can't use the vehicles. Okay. That's not ideal. I got feral runners coming at me from the forest side. These guys will be coming from behind. I'm already winded. Yeah, we're already in a bit of a spot of bother. I go up the drain pipe. I don't think there's another one. I think this is the only one. I'd have to risk dropping. Oh, actually, this drain pipe goes here. We've got the ladder going up. Maybe there is another one. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, wait, I wonder if we're good enough to jump that. Drain pipe's there. That's not ideal. They're gonna come up this ladder after me too, so I don't actually have a chance to regain my stamina. Yeah, too burdened to jump. I could wait for them up here. I think we'll wait right here. We'll see if anything shows up. Let's go ahead and ditch the diver's bag temporarily while we wait. What else can we get rid of? Do I want a wetsuit? Alright, let's make some other changes. Hey, diver's bag. That's the diver's watch. Hey, diver's bag. Priority 50 for you, thank you. Unload my wetsuit. Now ditch the bag. So are those my actual clothes? No, I got army pants. I don't have a jacket though. The wetsuit is my... And apparently the wetsuit is my torso gear. I have a tactical helmet? Alright, what is my encumbrance looking like? I guess it's not too bad. Run a little warm on the legs, are we? Getting rid of the boxer shorts isn't going to help much. Wetsuit covers all sorts of stuff. It actually provides a fair amount of protection. And it's close to skin. Hey, boxer shorts, you're also close to skin. We're going to get rid of you. You're giving me a negative penalty. That wetsuit, warmth 50. I don't want to, but I think I'm going to have to get rid of it. That warmth is going to get me. We're just barely below the too hot on so many other body parts. I think I'm going to have to ditch the wetsuit. I'll take the 2 heat right now. Alright, they didn't follow me up the ladder. Well, that's cool. Throw the dive bag back on. Now, what are we looking at? Only 27 torso. 5 on the arms. That's not too bad. Only problem is going to be the wetsuit. The temperature from the wetsuit. Oh, that's right. We start with a kukri. Man, this guy starts pretty stacked. Okay, well, that's good. Let's take a look around again. What's the plan here? Like I said, I don't have any idea about the hunted scenario. I haven't done it. It's first time, so I don't know how much lead time I have before I have to worry about him showing up. I also don't have a realistic idea of how I'm going to deal with him without a vehicle. If the weapon had not been budget steel, I'd be tempted to go after, just fight him right now. I mean, how much better are we going to get short of finding like a 50 cal rifle or something? I would like to get a standard rifle, M27 or M4, A1, that kind. But I don't know how effective it's going to be on it. And the katana is probably the best option we have for a melee weapon. This one's just not a full katana. We got, what, the secondary version? There's 3 different katanas. I think we got the middle version with these stats. So, we can use it temporarily, but it's gonna disintegrate pretty quick. So, it's either mansions or museums for the chance to find more medieval gear. Either armor or hopefully a weapon like a katana. We got no museums on screen currently. I got no high buildings nearby. Collapsed tower to the southwest. We have... I have not a single positive trait. Really? Huh. Other than my parkour expert, I guess. $1.5 with all this gear on, huh? That's not great either. Man, normally I would just, I always get some strategy analysis paralysis when I can't use vehicles. There's such a huge part of almost all of my planning for these kinds of challenges. Yes, it's a collapsed tower to the southwest. Oh, the one with the lab? I don't believe so. I don't think collapsed tower can have a lab. I don't remember seeing a collapsed tower with a lab. Yeah, it's not even showing anything on the second level. Yep. I can use anything that does not require me to do the Shift 6, the caret symbol, to activate. That would be vehicles, bicycles, horses, mechs. no combat mechs. Anything that requires you to hit that Shift 6 is unavailable. But rollerblades and so on are all fine. Shopping carts are fine. Things I drag are fine. So, I guess I just need to secure a few other just normal things without knowing how long I have to prepare. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to let some time pass first. See if these guys move around a bit. I'll try to go back down the ladder here first. So we'll wait 30 minutes. Alright, they're still in the area. I think mostly that's the inside stuff. Oh, heat slow down to 4%. Encumbrance is okay. Alright, yeah, let's see what happens. Well, they didn't lose interest. Let's see, we're not grabbed. We got hit by the rock. I love it. Throws a rock, you were hit for 4. You block all the damage with your katana. So... I dodged the claws of the zombie runner. So, did I block the damage or not? Throws a rock. I got hit in the arm, but I got a message about blocking all the damage with my katana. Did he get to throw a rock and actually strike me simultaneously? I guess that's what happened. I think he threw a rock and he struck me. Melee. Okay, let's just go to run mode. This group's a little too big to try to one-on and take them all. Another rock. Let's see. We'll use the vehicle to shield against most of these guys. I kind of want to start fighting. I want to test this guy out a little bit. I got... Uh-oh. What's going on down here? There's not as many zombies in the area as I thought there were going to be. I mean, the area is clear, other than the ones that have already arrived. So if I can manage to take these guys all out... Yeah, let's give it a try. No harm. Where's my escape route, though? So I can go right through there. Actually, that'd probably be the best place to fight. They're going to break the windows on their way through, though. I don't know. I'm torn between fighting right here. These guys will stack up on the side. I could move over to pull one around and kill it. But then I'd end up with somebody on both sides of me pretty quickly. Let's wait right here. Let's see how they maneuver. So we're going to get 3 on me. Please wait. Got 2 more coming up from the south. Stamina's going up a little faster, or dropping faster than I expected for that amount of fighting. I did do a little bit of running first. So they broke the window to get in. They're going to end up doing some more of that to get back out again. Let's... I don't think I have enough stamina to kill 8. Just gonna pass time, see how things adjust. Yep, and another ad from the south. I think I am going to change positions. So, 43 critical stun. He's almost dead. He's minor bleed. Finish him off. Oh. Yeah, stamina's my concern. Yep, zombies do actually bleed to death now. They take blood loss, just like the humans, or the player does, and they will bleed out. So if you can get a heavy bleed on them, and they're low hit points, you can just kind of walk away from them, and they'll bleed to death and die. So yeah, I see people talking about the Tileset. Yeah, we are on Chibi-Ultica. That's the one I have switched to. Chibi-Ultica. Ultica is Ultimate Cataclysm. That's what it stands for. Chibi-Ultica is a mashup of the MSX Tileset, which uses the old style graphics for the character and the monsters. That's the same Tileset that was the basis that Undead People built up off of. So that's why things can look pretty familiar in that regard. A lot of the enemies will look the same as the old ones you've seen. But then it uses the Ultica terrain, buildings, and so on. I prefer it to just pure Ultica. I can't wrap my brain around the character models in Ultica. I just really don't like them. So, what's the state of the weapon? Probably a good question. Still good. Hasn't taken any damage yet. This guy is going to be a hit point sponge. It's going to take a bunch of swings to drop him. I'm already at 3 stamina. I could go through the window into the house. I'm going to get spotted probably by something or many somethings, and they'll come after me. I think I'm going to keep backing off. We're going to hope there's nothing back here. If I can get back around the corner and even into the back here, kill the one that can see me, the rest will lose track probably before the scent cloud gets them to me. Maybe we should go for a different house. So there's an open window here, but if I travel to this spot, I might get spotted by things out this way. Although I already crossed right through here. I didn't actually look south from there. Or I can break the window. Let's risk it. How far away? Got the fat zombie behind me. 38 and 47. What do we got? I need something other than the wetsuit. I hate to give up the wetsuit's protection value. Do I need a lighter? What do we got? We got earplugs, the radio, the gas mask, and that's about it. Frozen water? Frozen water? 861? Huh. I don't see that very often. Sort. What do we got? Some aspirin, some saline, multivits. Go ahead and get a head start on our one whole multivitamin. A duster, combat boots. What am I wearing currently for footwear? Combat boots, fitted. I think I'll hold off for a better jacket. If I can get a decent jacket, like a fitted duster, I'll swap it out for the wetsuit. Torso, arms, and legs. Only 15 warmth instead of 50, but way less protection value. I'm kind of surprised a wetsuit gives as much protection as this is giving. Did this not get the adjustment? I mean, look at these protection values. For cotton and neoprene. Am I misunderstanding what neoprene is? Does it really provide that much protection? we're pretty safe now. Laundry basket. Ooh, we got a basement too. Super glue. No, shouldn't need super glue. I don't have a flashlight yet. Can't close that one, huh? Or that one. Damn it. Electric blankets. There's quite the list. Oh. Other problem with this kind of a challenge is with no vehicle available, I pretty much am limited to what I can carry. So I can't just stockpile huge things unless I go like a draggable storage route. So I got to make some pretty hard choices on what I'm going to take with me. Oh, look at that. Leather jacket, leather touring suit. What do you look like? Torso, arms, and legs, 95%, half the warmth. Oh, there we go. That's what we're going to switch to. We're going to switch out of the wetsuit into the leather touring suit. 95%. Wait a minute. Is it, it's not, it's outer layer, isn't it? It's normal layer. Ooh. That's, Close to skin layer for that protection. The problem is just that damn warmth. I can't put anything else on because of that warmth value. Yeah, that's it's a bit of a conundrum. It's good to have this as close to the skin layer. Having that much protection value in that layer is great, but the heat value, the warmth value, kind of negates that, because normally you'd be excited to have that on the next to skin layer because you could then put other things on the other layers. But when you have 50 warmth and you're already pushing way too hot, you can't put other things on because that'll just keep jacking the warmth up. And then you'll have massive slowdown because of the constant warmth. So, yeah, the next to skin value is kind of negated by the high warmth. Let me check another stat. What's this thing weigh? 11 pounds. 11 pounds versus 6.5 volume and 4 pounds, 5 pounds. So I could cut the weight in half. Only thing I'd be losing would be the layering, and since I can't really layer the wetsuit, it's time to make the wetsuit go away. Goodbye, wetsuit. Yeah. Yep. Yep. For half the weight, because again, I can't use a vehicle, so weight is going to be critical. Weight for carry capacity. I can't afford that. Alright, so we've swapped out to the leather touring suit that retained the pure protection value, dropped the weight that I'm carrying in half, the weight of that item, that protective item, in half. I'm going to keep the wetsuit hood. No need to get rid of that for now. Swimming gloves. Hey, swimming gloves, what do I need to know about you? 100% coverage is good. Warmth, again, is a little high. Protection value is good. Yeah, we'll keep the swimming gloves. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. What else is here? Leather jacket. Torso arms, 90%, 333. More warmth. Gets me back to where I was, but we have another layer of protection on us. Let's throw it on and see what the numbers look like. 34. Because those are on the same layer. Really? chest rig. The chest rig and the dive bag are the strapped layer. I don't know. This one's a little tougher call. No, they're normal and outer, so they are different layers. I think I'm going to keep it like this. I think our combat skills are high enough to offset the torso. I'll have to check the temperature when we get back outside. I think it's being adjusted because of the inside. Alright, let's keep moving. We're not going to be knocking any doors down. Let's see, I've got the katana. Giving me 1 cutting, 9 butchering. Yeah, we've got a dive bag, which is okay for the moment. So, dive bag's got 30 volume available, max item length. Only 29 inch or 27 inches though. So, not going to worry about food too much. We'll just eat and drink as we go. Want some cold... Oh, we'll have a milkshake. Oh, yeah. Brain freeze. Let's go ahead and fill our... we'll take the butter. And we'll have some grape drink. Alright, we are full. Full, happy, stimulated. And we're going to take the butter with us. What the hell? Oh, I have it on the worn. That's funny. I was trying to wear the butter. Why are you not transferring? It's... God damn it. I switched you back to inventory already. Weird. What do we got over here? Knives. Coffee maker. I'm not gonna worry about any of that. Duct tape. Permanent marker. So we got a hammer. I don't have a light source. Football helmet. Hey there, wear a tan. What are you talking about, Lucky? What are you talking about? Total skill. That was a skill maneuver. You didn't see it? We'll just store that in our current backpack for the moment. The Book of Dances. Bow hunting, food. Again, I don't know just how much moving around I'm gonna have to do in this one. Whoa. Laptop with a nice battery. Thought this looked like the cockroach basement. So we have a punching bag. Doesn't that mean athletics? Punching bag. We could raise our athletic skill. Pretty sure all of those skills are high, so high that I'm not going to get much value. I mean, melee 6, dodge 5, bashing and cutting 3 and 4. usually, doesn't this basement... There must be variations on this basement. Fresh fruits. Just the one skittering plague, huh? I think I'll take anything else. Hey, get off my staircase. What the? That's interesting. Okay. Glonius, your link won't be shown in chat. It looks normal on your side, but it won't actually go through. Yeah, Chezo's been kind of ginky for a while. Zentai coverage is 100%. It is, but the protection values dropped from 1 to like 0.1 or whatever amount they are now. So I'm not as happy as I used to be when I saw the Zentai suit. Oh, was it a D14? I didn't notice how many faces are on the die. Alright, so we left a small group back here. Any further movement is going to get us out of the area we're already familiar with. I could drop some gear and chop these guys up and then loot these houses at will. At least given the quantity we've seen currently. We're up to 41 torso with the gear I've got on. Nothing else in this house I care about. We're after basic tools right now. If I can find the tools really early and then get moving, that's my hope. I just want to get a few things of food and hydration for travel and the basic tools, and we'll get moving. I wouldn't say no to a pair of fitted rollerblades. Yep, poor SWAT armor. Poor SWAT armor. If you're not aware, armor is undergoing a bit of a radical redesign, so your favorite suit of armor that you go for early game, if it's not already been changed, it will be probably in the near future. So, SWAT armor being the most notable at the moment. Can an off-road shopping cart be made? Well, technically anything can be used off-road. It's just a matter of how fast it's going to move or how many movement points it's going to cost to drag it across that terrain. It's not really a vehicle, so it can't have... it's not really off-road capable, but you can make it more or less easy to drag. Yeah. Armor in general is being nerfed in such a way that they're moving away from one piece of armor giving you like all the important protections at once. So they're changing armor values, changing coverage values to try to encourage layering of gear, having the right things in the right layers and having multiple items to try to prevent damage. No longer just get one thing and then you're set for the entire rest of the game. So they're trying to move away from that combat model, which is fine. Don't get too annoyed at stuff like that. Just also realize they're making your life easier with things like the monster weak point system. So monsters are technically a lot, I won't say a lot, but technically are or are soon going to be easier to kill because of the weak point systems they're putting in. So enemies will no longer be top of the head to tip of the toenail covered in one piece of armor, which is how they currently work. They have an armor value that is the same for every single part of their body. So now there's going to be weak points that, if they're struck, will bypass the monster's armor. And this will help a lot for archery in that whole bows can't ever do criticals or bows can't ever do real damage and things like that. So the weak points will also help out quite a bit for archery. Or at least give you some opportunities for some good hits with archery that you never could get before. So, like I said, it's not one-sided. They're not just nerfing players left and right, left and right. There's other things going in that are making it easier for players as well. I'm for it. I think it'll be more interesting. It'll encourage more interesting combinations and player evaluations on what gear to use and what layers and so on. To try to get an adequate level of protection. Yeah, I agree. Warmth is a big problem. That's always what caused me to, more often than not, it was warmth that was disallowing certain combinations I was hoping to do. So it's a pretty important statistic, especially in the summertime. That's where I foresee a problem, is the summertime builds, where you cannot layer on a bunch of protection. Everybody's going to be running around basically naked during the summertime because even a simple pair of clothes are so freaking hot, unless they address those temperature issues. I mean, pretty sure that's not standard New England running around temperatures during the summertime. So hopefully they take that into account as well. I should make a decision here. Been following chat too much. Too much. Let's go. I'm torn between just trying to fight with this guy and continuing a maneuver. I think for the moment we'll pick continuing to maneuver. Let's aim for this next house to the south. Oh, zombie spotted me. That's fine. We'll drag him out into the forest here. Let's use 300 move cost, 150 move cost. He might go around that, but that's fine. We'll use it as our initial fighting position. Strike knocks the zombie off balance for 32 damage, so... Then we got a slow power of flowing water. Hey there, what's which one is that? It's not waning moon, it's not falling leaf. Flowing water cut. 175% move cost for 200% bash and 200% cut damage. But he also got a grab off on me. Strength 10. I think he's about to go down. Oh yeah. Bleeding head. That's not a heavy bleed. We'll just take the final hit. Camera, spray pen, another backpack, and some root beer. I think that's the only one still after me. Go ahead and head in the open door here. Screwdriver, please. More butter. I think I'll just stick with a butter diet. Ah, we got to take the pudding and the yogurt. Batter fried something. Batter fried fish. Batter fried fish. 748 calories. Never mind, we're taking that. That's some serious calories there. No. Really? No tools? What the? Why did it pivot it? That looks weird. Ooh, baseball helmet. It's not going to be as good as attack helmet.